game, let me put YouTube on as well. All right. What up, IG? What up, YouTube? About to give y'all some of this game, man. As y'all jump on hashtag live if you're watching live, hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Listen, if you're new to your boy content, this is gonna be one of them videos you're gonna want to tap into because I'm about to give you some of my backstory. I know I give y'all a lot of this game on losing that big old ass stomach, getting lean, what foods to eat, what to not eat, all that stuff. I'm gonna give y'all some of that game, but I'm really about to give y'all my backstory on the one thing that was holding me back and that's holding a lot of y'all back as well. All right. So as y'all jump on, let me know where y'all watching from. All right. If you're on Instagram, comment abs for a free guide to help you lose belly fat. I'm about to type it in real quick to help you lose belly fat and keep it off. All right. Yeah, go ahead and let me know where y'all watching from too, man. I be want to know where y'all watching from. All right. I just typed it right there. Comment abs. If y'all on YouTube, y'all can look at it on YouTube. But if you want to get that free guide, you got to head over to Instagram and comment on this post abs. All right. All right. Go ahead and scroll down real quick. Bay Area, much love, brother. That's what's up, man. 10 pounds down. Great job. Great job. Bay Area. We got 2 people in Bay Area. Adrian. Oh, yeah, we got 2 different folks out there in the Bay Area. All right, I see you. We got Jackson in the building. What's happening? What's happening? All right, y'all. We about to get it in. Listen, if y'all new to my content, I do a podcast Monday through Friday, early afternoon time. Sometimes it's late morning. And yeah, I be giving y'all this game. You know what I'm saying? It's the podcast is called Lose the Big Ass Stomach Podcast. You can find it on Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm going through the process of getting my whole lighting thing set up over here so I can start doing more on YouTube as well. Because we about to start popping on YouTube, man. I know I got a shit ton of followers on Instagram. We got like 100-something thousand, but we're about to start growing on YouTube as well. All right. And so if you look at YouTube, if you look at YouTube on your TV like I do, be sure to subscribe. Jay Jackson Official. Or it might just be Jay Jackson, one of them. All right. We got Bahamas in the building. Dallas in the building. What's happening? We got some folks in my coaching program from Dallas. Stop drinking on Sunday. Feel so much better. Great job, man. Proud of you. One day at a time. All right. One day at a time. All right, y'all. We better go ahead and get it in. I might not have as much energy. You just never know, man. I might get super passionate about what I'm getting ready to talk about, man. I might be turned up. You just never know. Where should I start with this? About to get kind of deep, y'all. I'm about to let y'all in behind the scenes, man. So yeah, it's about to get deep. Man, you know, this time of the year, you know, it's really hard on a lot of people. And you know, with us going into the new year and all these holidays, there's a lot of pain that's going on. And I think even before, you know, the holiday season, a lot of people going through pain. I just kind of have like this intuition and just like this feeling of what's going on in the world because I talk to so many of y'all inside my DMs. And you know, I watch. I'm a people watcher. You know what I'm saying? I see what be going on. And so, you know, I want to talk about something that I see a lot of times that are holding y'all back. And I want to share a story. I think this is the best way to get this whole point across. The things that are holding y'all back from being able to transform your body, your health, and really, to be honest with you, your life, man. All right, because a lot of people talk about making money. A lot of people talk about having all these material things. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. You have nothing. You can have all the money in the bank account, but if your ass land on the hospital bed, guys, you can't get nothing done. You see what I'm saying? And so it's very important that you take care of your health. But here's the thing. I know I may post a lot about fitness, nutrition, getting in shape, but guys, there's a backstory behind this. All right. And I know a lot of people are afraid of failure. A lot of people are afraid of the pain that failure brings them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the embarrassment, whether it be you go through a divorce, so you don't want to get married. You go through a bad breakup. You go through rejection. You may want to have this certain person, but you get rejected, right? You know what I'm saying? You shoot shot, you don't get it. You may have to get put on certain type of medications, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, dialysis. You know what I'm saying? This is what I call pain. All right. This is what I call pain. And I've experienced a lot of pain in my life. All right. I've experienced a lot of pain, but most folks, what I've noticed, they try to run away from the pain. They try to run from the pain of making an investment in business coaching or making an investment in health coaching. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around that shit, y'all. You got to be willing to go through the pain because pain teaches us. Pain is what teaches us. Let me give you an example. Back in my early days when I was in I was at this junior college. And I was a kid growing up, man. I wanted to make my mom proud. I wanted to make my dad proud. And I used to work out almost I worked out every day. And everybody in my neighborhood, they would always see me like running around the football field and running up and down the football stadiums. And this was around about 13, 14, 15 years old. And because my whole goal was to go to the NFL, right? I felt like I had a good opportunity to go. And so I put so much time and effort into it, and just the validation that I saw that my dad would give me from me just pushing, because that was like my purpose at that time. It was like it became an obsession because I'm like, man, I like football, but I almost got to a point where my purpose was just making my mom and dad proud of me out of just not even so much as football. It was like I just want to make them proud of me. That's what started happening. And so along my journey, I went to high school, played well, didn't get a scholarship though. Didn't get a scholarship to go to college. I seen buddies of mine on the football team get scholarships to go to, Savannah State and Georgia University. My SAT scores wasn't high. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have as good of test scores. I wasn't a good test taker. I had like 3.8 GPA or something like that, but test taking, boy, I just didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And so I went through a lot of pain of watching all my buddies go to school, and here I am having to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with my life. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to a junior college, and things ended up working out. I ended up going to a junior college, transferred back to Georgia after going to a junior college in Arkansas for a while. And then when I transferred, I was supposed to be going to Georgia Tech, but somehow they messed up my paperwork. They said I was accepted, and then later on, like a day or two before school was supposed to start, I wasn't accepted no more. And so here I was. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do, because I hadn't withdrew from a college that was had a promising future, and then I transitioned into thinking I'm about to go to Georgia Tech, but something happened with the paperwork. And so here I am, like, damn, what do I do now? And so, I ended up having to start washing dishes at my dad's soul food restaurant. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if there's one of the most hardest jobs in the world, not just physically, but mentally, it's standing your ass up all day, washing dishes, mopping floors, throwing trash bags to the dumpster all day, scooping trash up off the ground because homeless folks reaching in the damn trash bag and dumpster, snatching out all the food and jump, and you got to scoop all that shit back up, put it in a trash bag and throw it back in the dumpster. That was my life for a while. And this was after I had went through college for a year, my freshman year. And I felt like a huge disappointment. All right. I felt like a huge disappointment. And so these are like some of the pains and frustrations and disappointments that I went through, along with when I applied to Georgia State, and I ended up going to Georgia State. I thought I had a baby for a year. I thought the girlfriend at the time, I thought I had a baby with her. And the baby was born, but I felt so bad about what was going on. I was afraid to even tell my dad about it. I'm like, damn, man, my dad got all these kids. I feel like I'm following in his footsteps. And lo and behold, 7-8 months in, me and the young lady, we go to my dad's house for the first time after the baby been born, after about 7-8 months. And my dad just so happened, by the grace of God, is like, hey, I just want you to get a DNA test on the baby. I just want you to get a DNA test. And it turns out a couple of weeks later, when the DNA test came back, baby wasn't even mine. Wasn't even mine, y'all. It's crazy. All right. And stay with the story now, because I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all. All right. And so I was greatly disappointed. Like it was, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know how to describe it, y'all. Like I went through so much. Like that was probably one of the worst like a year and a half to 2 years of my life, because I had felt like I had disappointed my dad. I hid it from him for a while, and then by the grace of God, he's the one that because I would have never even questioned the child. I would have never questioned it. You know what I'm saying? And then I go on with my life playing football, and even before the child came, I started doing in-person personal training, and I went through a transition of just working to working with a purpose because I thought I had a baby. You see what I'm saying? And so it took my work ethic to a whole nother level. It took the level of pain and pressure that I was willing to put on myself to a whole nother level, y'all. I can't even describe it. Well, if you have a parent, if you're a parent, you may or may not know. I know some folks, they have kids, they still stay lazy as hell. Some folks who have kids, they turn up and go to the next level. But it showed me a whole new level of work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm training. I didn't get a scholarship at Georgia State, still playing football. And then I think my junior year of football, I started to realize like football wasn't going to be the direction of my life. And this was like my identity at the time. Like I played football from like 5 years old all the way up until I was damn 20, 21 years old, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looked at, they used to call me Quiz. You know what I'm saying? And everybody looked at me as, hey, I know at some point Quiz going to the NFL. That he going. This boy work out all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And so when I realized that it wasn't going to happen anymore, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I honestly didn't know what to do. And I went into a depression for weeks, if not months. And I didn't know what to do with all that pain. I was still training because I had to pay for my way through school and stuff like that. I got the Hope Scholarship, but I still had to pay my way through school and take care of the bills and pay for food and stuff like that because I was living on my own. And so there was a lot of pain that happened in my life back then, and I still go through pain, different types of pain nowadays. But I say all that to say this. A lot of people ignore the pains that they've went through in their past. All right. A lot of people ignore the pains that they're going through now. You sweep it up underneath the rug. But the thing that really helped me get off the ground and like really change my life was that pain of disappointment, that pain of just feeling embarrassed, like everybody watching me. And I'm like, man, I thought I was going to the NFL. I thought I was gonna be, super successful NFL player, taking care of my mom, taking care of my dad. You know what I'm saying? And so there was a lot of pain, guilt, and just embarrassment, and just like shame. It was a lot of it, man. And I started pouring that pain into the fitness. I went all in on fitness, and then after a while, I discovered that, me doing in person, I'm a one-man show. I can only help so many people, right? And so at this point, I wasn't even training anymore. I wasn't even playing football anymore because I was all in on football. Then about a year or two later, one of my coaches that used to coach me at Georgia State, he brought an opportunity to me. It was like a little network marketing company. They selling protein shakes, helping people lose weight. They getting BMWs and all kind of shit. They making money doing it. And so I'm like, man, what is happening? You got some little pyramid scheme or something? What's happening? But at the time, I was open to it because I wanted, like, one of my biggest values is freedom. And so I was like, you know what? This might be God. This might be the universe talking to me, man. Just trying to put this in front of me as a disguise. And so I'm like, okay, well, I do want to have more freedom. I do want to help more people. I do want to make more money, but I can only help so many people and make so much money training people in person. And so I stepped into doing a company. And about 6 months in, 5 weeks in, I hit the rank where I got a BMW. I'm like 21 years old, riding around $100,000 BMW convertible. And so I started getting hundreds of people joining my little network marketing company. If you've been rocking with me for years, you know me from, I think it was called Visalis or Body by Value. You might know me from then. Like I became the spokesperson, the model for the company. I'm talking about a multi-million-dollar company. And when people would call into the company, they hear me talking like a little infomercial. It'd be crazy. But the company ended up going out of business after about 2.5, 3 years of me in it. And I had stepped away from doing in-person training. And it got so bad because I was supporting a lot of people, trying to help a lot of people make money, because my whole thought process is, if I'm gonna eat, I want to make sure everybody eating. And I wasn't being very mindful of my finances, even though I was helping a lot of people. And I found myself in a very compromising position, very bad position. So bad, I had to ask my dad for a $250 loan. That should tell you how bad it was. My bank account was in the negatives. And I was so disappointed, because I'm like, damn, I gotta ask my dad, like the man who I want to show that I'm doing great in life. I want to impress him. I want to feel proud of me. I was just like, damn, I have no choice but to ask him. You know what I'm saying? I have no choice but to ask him. And I told him I want a loan. I didn't say I just need some money. And so I used this $250 loan to buy some honey buns. I was on some big ass stomach type shit now. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? Honey buns, bread, peanut butter and jelly, and put some gas money in the car. Just put some gas in the car, and I paid a young lady to make me a design for some flyers, and I got some flyers printed out. I hit the streets in Buckhead, Atlanta, because I had like less than 30 days to be able to make enough money to pay for that car, because the company went out of business. Pay for that car, pay for my rent, pay for every damn thing else, the food, light bills, everything. You see what I'm saying? And luckily, life showed me who I really was at that point, because I didn't stray away from the pain of putting in the work to do what I need to do to make sure I wasn't going to lose everything. And so, passing out flyers in Buckhead, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Like, I'm passing out flyers to any and everybody. And I was able to get, I think I made like 6, 7, maybe close to $8,000 within that 30-day time frame, from straight scratch, like, and being miserable throughout the process, because I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I'm broke. I gotta make something work. I don't have a choice. So I had to move back in with my parents, which was going to be extremely embarrassing. And so I was able to, get myself back on my feet within 30 days, and that helped me relaunch my fitness career. And so why am I telling y'all all this? The reason I'm telling y'all this is because a lot of people try to stray away from the pain. You try to ignore the pain. Pain is one of our biggest gifts. Like, a lot of my life, where I've gotten to up to this point, has been built on pain. Like, even when I had fell on hard times, when the company had went backwards, and I was on hard times, and I was still kind of like figuring my way out. Even after that month of getting myself back on my feet, I ended up losing my car, because the engine ended up blowing. The damn engine for the car was like $20,000. Like I said, this is a $100,000 car. I ain't have no what they say, gap insurance or something like that. I ain't know nothing about all that. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up losing the car. And so I ended up getting like an Infiniti or something like that, and making my way back up. But it didn't take months, it took years. You know what I'm saying? And during this time, I had people who would, my family, they would have like gatherings, Thanksgiving, Christmas, different little get-togethers. And when I'm pulling up, the way I view myself, guys, we all view ourselves a certain way for a reason. But the way I viewed myself highly, but my lifestyle was down here. My lifestyle was a lot lower now. And everybody had knew me for my lifestyle being up here. Made me extremely embarrassed. I went into a depression. You know what I'm saying? And it heightened, it amplified that level of pain that I would go through on a daily basis. Like, it felt to the point like I was suffocating, because I didn't have the things that I wanted to have, and I wasn't living the lifestyle that I wanted to live. The way that I viewed myself, the external world wasn't the reality yet. You see what I'm saying? Like, I used to go to family gatherings like Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I didn't have the resources to be able to contribute. Pain. Like, that was extremely painful to me. Some guys, some women, you might resonate with that. Some of y'all, you don't care. You just take everything free. You good with it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I want to be able to contribute. I want to be able to, play my part in being able to help and support. You see what I'm saying? The family or whoever. And so all these different painful experiences that I went through, these things shaped me. Guys, your pain that you go through, it shapes you. It shapes your character. And so if whether you have a whole lot of weight on you, and I've had clients who they drop before they start dropping weight, when they would get on the plane, they would have to get a belt extender because they're so heavy. Extremely embarrassing. Whether you're a parent and you going to your kids' baseball games or sports games, and you the overweight parent, and you feel some kind of way about that. It's a reason you feel a kind of way about that. That's pain. The pain is trying to teach you. So stop running away from the pain. If you on high blood pressure, you on dialysis, you on type 2 diabetic meds, and you hate it. You hate the way your body look when you look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. That's pain. Like, you have people out here, you have these snowflake trends out here, it's gonna be okay. You're fine just the way you are. Well, damn, if you mad about it and you're not happy about it, shit ain't gonna be okay. You gotta change. And the pain that you're going through is showing you, it's trying to show you, hey, you have to change something so you feel better. So that you can live better, so that you can live longer. And so this is one of the biggest things that I see so many people ignore. So many people ignore. Guys, you could do all the vision board shit you want to. You could do all the affirmations you want to. Sometimes that shit don't work. You could do all the, I'm gonna listen to some motivational music and I'm gonna listen to Eric Thomas, I'm gonna listen to David Goggins, all the shit you want to. Sometimes you got to remember and never forget where you come from. You have to never forget the pain that you've gone through. Like, guys, I've been through some shit. And to be able to do these podcasts, like, it's plenty of days I don't feel like doing these damn podcasts. But guess what? Them days I used to have to go outside in the hot ass sun and pass out them flyers and to some folks who in Buckhead, Atlanta. Some folks be still what they call it racist out here. Yeah. But I went out there with a smile on my face, passing out flyers. I'm like, man, I hate this shit. But I did it anyway. And so looking at the pain I went through then versus now, it puts things into perspective. I'd much rather go through this pain of not wanting to do it, but still doing it. You see what I'm saying? What type of pain are you going through right now? Are you going through the pain of discomfort with how your clothes look, discomfort with how you look when you're naked, discomfort of not having energy so you can't enjoy your life with your kids, your family, your person, whatever it is? You might not have the financial resources to be able to contribute and do things for your family, but what if you got healthy? What if you started having more energy? What if you started looking the part? Now you have more capacity to do more for the people that you love and care about. Like, it would eat me up on the inside if I'm going throughout my life, but I don't have the resources and the bandwidth and the energy to be able to provide and take care of people that I love and care about. That's pain. Like, I think one of my greatest gifts is looking at the future, a year, 5 years, 10 years from now, and being like, damn, if I don't make changes, if I stop, what is my life gonna look like? I want y'all to think about that. Think about where your body is right now. Think about where your health is. And I know some of you guys, you just sweeping the shit up underneath the rug. Some of y'all got high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. What's life gonna look like a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you don't make some changes now? Shit's gonna be way more painful. You might be going through some pain right now, but you sweep it up underneath the rug. Oh man, I'll get to it, in a couple of months. I'll get to it in a week. I'll get to it in a year. You sweep it up underneath the rug. The pain trying to teach you. And so throughout when you go through the pain, when you're aware of it, you gotta say, okay, well, let me not wait. Because guys, I've had plenty of clients. They go through the same shit y'all do. They humans just like you. They got family, they got kids, they got busy ass jobs. That pain, and it's not always convenient to have to go get your ass up and go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, and eat the right foods. It's pain. You see what I'm saying? But they're doing it anyway. You know what that's a reflection of? Character. Doing it when it's not convenient. Doing it because it's a priority. Doing it when it hurts. Doing it when you don't feel like doing it. It's gonna build your character, man. It's gonna make you feel more empowered. It's gonna make you feel more worthy of having shit because you like, man, look, I'm doing shit what I don't even feel like it. Plenty of folks out here sitting their ass on the couch and they know they need to lose some weight. They know they need to work out. They got a car, they got the bread, they got the time, they still ain't doing what they need to do. They sweeping up on it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then a year, 2, 3 years later, now they got high blood pressure. Now they on dialysis. Now they got type 2 diabetic medication they got to take. All this type shit. Now they on the CPAP machine because they got sleep apnea. Guys, you got to wake up and realize the pain is trying to teach you something. Whatever that might be. Whatever that might be. It might be you so broke right now, you have anxiety every day because you're not putting in the effort that you really need to put in to make a change. It might be that your body is not where you want it to be at. And so now you have social anxiety. You're starting to feel tired all day. Your clothes don't fit the way you want them to no more. You're not happy with life anymore. That's pain. You're going through depression. You're sad all the time. You're in a rut all the time. But if you lost that weight, I'm not saying life will be perfect, but it will be a hell of a lot better. You have to pay attention to your pains. All right. Pay attention to your pains because these are the things, is certain habits and routines in your life that you need to change to solve that painful problem, whatever it is. All right. And so these are things you want to start focusing on. And so that way you can truly like transform your body and health. Be aware of the pain. Don't stray away from it. You go have folks who you don't seek other people's validation of, oh, it's gonna be all right. You're good the way you are. No, you don't have to change a thing. But you know deep down in your soul, in your spirit, if you don't look good, it fucks with you. If your clothes don't fit the way you want them to, you feel some kind of way. If you butt booty naked and you got your boo, they lay on the bed, you like, turn your head. Let me get up underneath the covers first. Turn the lights off. It mess with you. You ain't gotta live like that. Yeah, men and women. You got that big old ass stomach, you got all that back fat, you feeling self-conscious, and this your partner. You feel a certain way because the pain is trying to teach you. Stop ignoring the pain. You don't have to live like that. You get more than enough information out here. I'm bringing awareness to it. I'm giving you all the game. And so that's one of the biggest things that's holding so many people back from being able to be successful. It's not always the sunshines and roses and the vision and the goals that's gonna make you get up off your ass. Sometimes it's those painful experiences and situations that we all tend to go through, and moments that we all tend to go through at times, that makes us wake up and be like, I'm no longer allowing myself to live like this. I'm no longer allowing this to be my standard. I'm going to the gym no less than 3-4 times a week. From now on, period. I gotta have this body. I gotta have more energy. I gotta be that example for my family and my kids. I gotta be able to live up to that reality that I have for myself in my head, but my external reality just don't show it yet. This gotta happen. And so I'm doing whatever is required to make it happen because I'm tired of going through these pains. Like y'all, you're normalized. Some of y'all are normalizing going through pain and trauma. Your knees aching, your back aching, your clothes don't fit the way you want them to. You're feeling self-conscious. Some of y'all want to start businesses online. Like, guys, you folks out here making some bread online right now. You could be sitting your ass at the house right now instead of having to get up, put your clothes on, drive to work for about 7-8 hours, then drive your ass home. You didn't have to do all that. But what if you lost all the weight? What if you start having more energy? You go feel more confident about yourself. Then you can launch that finance business that you want to start, that real estate business or shit, fitness business. I don't give a damn what it is. Like, I'm not just no fitness and nutrition coach. I feel like I'm more like personal development, because the gateway to personal development is you taking care of yourself, us taking care of ourselves. If you don't feel good, if you're not healthy, if you don't feel strong, guys, how are you going to truly be able to navigate through life if you feel tired all day? If you feel like you can't really put yourself out there like that, you're limiting yourself. Some of y'all could be making way more money than what you're making right now. But you're leaving a lot of your potential on the table, on the plate, because you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You're ignoring all the pains, right? Oh man, I ain't got time to be thinking about that shit. I ain't got time to be working out. I ain't got time to be eating like that. Man, I don't have money to be doing all that. You just keep on going through the pains. and the ugly part of life, this is where it is. If you don't do something about the pain chronically gets worse. It chronically get worse. You know, like a chronic illness is like you can go through an illness and then a year, 2, 3, 5 years later, you go to the doctor, they be like, hey, you didn't come, you didn't do nothing about it. You could have did something about it a couple of years ago. We don't have nothing to do to help you now. We can't help you no more. You see what I'm saying? You're going through chronic pain. Because it doesn't just happen just like that. It's not like a toothache. But when you feel that motherfucker, you like, hey, I'm going to the dentist today. I need y'all to get me in there today. That's not how health and fitness work. It chronically happens. A year or two later, you find yourself 70 pounds, 100 pounds, 150 pounds overweight. But you felt the pain early. You felt the pain a year, 2, 3 years ago, but you ignored it. So stop ignoring the pains that you're going through. Start addressing the pains that you're going through. And it's not just physical. It's not just the weight. It's not just your energy. It's also your mental pains that you're going through. All right. Meaning your ass might need to get a therapist. Yeah. Some of y'all need to get a therapist. And so that way you can talk through some of the traumas that you may be going through or that you've went through in your past. And so that way you can move forward. All right. And so that you can create the life that you truly want to live. So these are the things that's going to allow you to start truly transforming your body and your health, man, and your life. All right. Hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating so we'll continue to grow the movement. And we out of here. Let go. All right, man. I had to give y'all some of that game real quick. We go get this YouTube thing popping in a little bit too, y'all. We go get the YouTube thing popping, man. All right. But if y'all over here on Instagram, if y'all got any questions for your boy, go ahead and ask your questions down below, and I'll answer your questions. I think I seen a couple of. I'll scroll back up. Hey man, I got to do that again. I got to push myself up. I know y'all see that big old ass shoulder and bicep right there. That come from working out. That come from making dates with the weights. That's what that come from. Yes, preach, tell the truth. Hey, I gotta put that. I gotta get the people what they want. And get the people what they need, not what y'all want. Some of y'all just want some free shit. Yeah, I just want to know what foods to eat. You get it? Your ass go right back to eating Burger King and drinking sweet teas and lemonade. Ain't did shit with the free stuff. Remember this: when you pay attention. I grab belly fat. You got to get rid of that. I used to have a nice pretty boy hair the ladies used to run through. Only 35 balding. Hey man, you better have the smoothest bald head out this motherfucker. Or you can go get your hair transplant. You know what I'm saying? Start grinding so hard. Go make some more bread and go get you a hair transplant. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. Y'all seen if y'all watch football, y'all seen Deion Sanders. Who else? LeBron James. Their hairline was looking horrendous. But they went and got a hair transplant. Now they got more hair on their head. No excuses, y'all. Just gotta be willing to put in the work. Perspective. Do you use THC? I'm assuming that's like marijuana, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, I don't use no marijuana, man. Back in the days, when I was a little young buck, I used to be, doing my little thing. But nowadays, man, one of my priorities is to feel good every day. I want to feel good. I want to have energy. I don't want to have none of that brain fog. I don't want to have none of that erectile dysfunction shit. I ain't trying to deal with none of that. I don't want to have no bloating going on. Nothing. I just want to feel good every day. So I make every day count. Eat the right foods. You need a Spotify podcast. You cook it right. Yeah, I got a Spotify podcast. You must be new, man. The podcast is called Lose the Big Ass Stomach Podcast. You can find it on Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, RSS Podcast. We out here, man. I'll be posting this one on there probably Friday. Today is Wednesday. I might have it posted on Friday or maybe Monday. I'm not sure yet. I gotta go and edit the beginning and the end. I cut out that fluff. Cheating, I ate a Whopper today. Man, I ain't had a Whopper. And a Whopper from Burger King. Man, I ain't had a Whopper in years. I'm proud of you are today, Jay. Purpose your pain. There you go. All the way to that podcast. What's happening? Yeah, boy. I gave y'all some of that dark stuff that I done been through. I don't normally, not too many people know about all that. I guess the word about to know now. Well, at least folks who listen to my podcast. Drinking on Sundays feels so much better. There you go. Sometimes you gotta stop. You gotta cut out that alcohol. I just finished my 15-minute 1 mile walking workout. Damn, Andre, you go come on here and plug somebody else, another fitness coach. Damn, I thought you not like me? You just go plug somebody else shit on my video? Hell no. Y'all, this is the type of crazy shit that y'all be doing. Imagine if you had a business and you got somebody come on your page and start talking about another person, another business, just like your business. You be like, damn, why you had to post that? Why you just say, hey, Cole, man, appreciate you, thank you for the info. Come on, man. Andre, you've been rocking with me long enough. That shit don't make no sense. Lose the Big Ass Stomach Podcast. That's what it's called. CL47 Lock. Yeah, that's wild, man. But good job knocking out the walk. But don't be plugging other people's shit. Any advice for workout of the day? Sup, coach? Workout of the day? Well, I'll tell you what I did today. I worked some legs. I worked some shoulders. I worked some abs. What else did I do today? So I did like leg press, split squat, shoulder press, shoulder raises with the dumbbells. Did the ab machine. Yeah, that's what I did today. I'm getting ready to walk on my little walking pad once I get done with y'all. Get my energy level back up because I've been sitting on my ass. That's what y'all need to do too. Y'all be sitting on your ass all day, sitting on the couch and working all day, but you don't be walking. No wonder you tired all the time. No wonder you got brain fog. You got to start moving. And I'm not going to do no running on here or nothing. I'm just going to walk. You see what I'm saying? You got to start moving more. Kevin, what's up, man? Thank you for the workout. Seeing some results. Yeah, man. Depending on what your goal is, you got to eat based on your goals too, not just work out. Yeah, I think that podcast will help a lot of people, man, if y'all take the time to listen to it. I used to have the nice. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, if y'all got any other questions, man, just go ahead and comment your questions real quick, because if not, I'm going to slide up out of here. Also, comment abs if you know you want to lose that big old ass stomach and you like, man, damn, boy, I'm tired of looking at this big old ass basketball on my waistline. I'm ready to get rid of it. Comment abs below, and I'll send you a free guide. My challenge is staying true to a bedtime to get enough sleep. That's my problem too. I'm right there with you. You just gotta what do? I stopped watching TV. That's one of the things that I had to do. I had to stop watching TV so close to bedtime. And I try not to. One of the reasons I started this business because one of my values is freedom. Like I don't like rigid structure. Like if certain things are like super rigid, you know what I'm saying? Like I do have certain appointments that like I'm spot on, but I don't want everything in my life to be like that. Like I'm feel like I'm a damn robot. And so at nighttime, I say to myself, sometime between 9 and 10, I'm getting into bed. And you got to have a deadline. Like 10 is my deadline. I am in the bed. I do not have a TV in my room. You see what I'm saying? I don't look at my phone after 10. Like I don't like answer questions from all my members. I got like 60, 70 some members inside my coaching program. I don't text them after like 9. Maybe 9:30. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want my face looking at my phone screens and my TV screens. Because if I'm doing that, I already know I'm gonna stay up later. So you got to set a deadline and you got to start being aware of the habits that you have that cause you to stay up longer. All right. And then after that, you just got to be disciplined. Discipline is just doing it when it's not convenient, doing it when you don't feel like it, doing it when you just got to do it. It's only so much. Like a lot of people be like, yeah, I struggle with discipline, so I need a trainer. It's only so much the trainer and the coach will be able to help you do anyway. You got to have some self-discipline. You see what I'm saying? And then also think, like going back to the podcast, think about the pain that's showing up in your life because you're not going to sleep early enough. What is that pain? Is it that you're tired the next day? You have brain fog the next day. You don't have enough energy to get the things that you know you need to get done the next day. Like that can start to lower your confidence. These are things people don't think about, but these types of things lower your confidence. It lowers your like self-esteem because you know you're not doing the things that you need to be doing to take care of yourself. All right. I love to laugh, so I catch the late night shows to laugh. That's my problem. Laughing is my therapy. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be aware of what your non-negotiables are. Like non-negotiables to me are things that move me towards my purpose. And so whatever your purpose is, you need to be aware of what are those habits, the non-negotiables, what are the routines that you need to have in your life to make sure that as long as you do these things, you good. So for some people, because y'all have so many different responsibilities with work and family, like your life is going to be more rigid. You see what I'm saying? Josh, what's happening, brother? It's just got to be more rigid. You know, you don't have a whole lot of time. You got to make the best use of the time that you do have. But for somebody like me, like I'm an entrepreneur, I still have my non-negotiables. I just make sure I get those things done each and every day. And then, I just kind of like give myself little cushion pockets throughout the day to where I can like breathe, reflect, rest, whatever it is. But I'm still working my ass off too, though. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm working. I'll give y'all a game, but I'm working. You just gotta make it a non-negotiable. Bloatness is a problem to me, even when I'm losing weight. Uh, you may be eating something that's causing you to be bloated. You got to start tracking. That's why I tell y'all, if you ain't tracking, you slacking. This is not just for weight loss. If you track, that helps you. That helps with awareness. That helps with understanding. Because I remember I used to feel bloated too. Maybe in my like early 20s. It's because I used to eat a lot of broccoli. My gut does not agree with broccoli. My gut, like I used to love eating, the Chick-fil-A biscuits and the what they call them, the sausage McGriddles from McDonald's. I used to love eating all that sugary junk food, but I used to feel bloated. I used to have brain fog. I used to want to go to sleep 10, 15 minutes after eating it. I used to feel terrible. But then I was tracking and I was mindful. I'm like, damn, what am I doing that's causing me to feel like this? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like super obvious, but we just learn to tolerate the pain and we just don't even think about it. But I got to a point where I was just like fed up with feeling brain fog, tired, just feeling like I had to go to sleep. And it used to be like right in the morning, like, damn, this is supposed to be the best energy I have throughout the day, but I'm feeling tired in the morning. And so I cut it cold turkey. I haven't ate a sausage McGriddle or a Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit in probably like 4 or 5 years. Well, like three or 4 years, something like that. Because I prioritize my energy, the way I feel. That's why you got to track it. Any other questions? Ask any question. It could be about nutrition. It could be about training. Y'all got me right now, man. I got my little light up here and everything. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is looking crisp. I'm hoping it's looking crisp to y'all. I got one more light coming in. Y'all see how you got a little red light over there? I'm gonna have another little light on the other side to make it pop a little bit. Sometimes it's not just energy that holds me back from doing workouts. It's the price to get some advice from trainers like you got to make more bread, bruh. You better make some more bread. Or you got to come on more videos like this. If you come on more videos like this, then you'll be able to ask questions. You got to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? Some be taxing over $1,000. Yeah, you got to pay to play, bro. You know, it's just like, man, think about this. I want you to think about this. If you had a choice to have a car for your family now, right? You got a choice to have a car for your family. Would you rather have it's what 2024 right now? Would you rather have a 1990 Volkswagen Rabbit van, you know, that's a little beat up, you know, and have your kids, your wife and kids riding that car? I'm not sure if you're a man or woman or not. I think I see a little kid in the little, profile photo. Or would you rather pay a couple more $1,000 and so that your kids and your wife can drive something really nice? That way, you know they're safe. That way, you know you ain't got to worry about nothing happening to the car, breaking down, nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to go back and forth to the what do you call it? The car repair shop and the dealership to repair your car because you paid a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? You get what you pay for. Now, there are things that sometimes you got to get resourceful. Like guys, like the story, I'm not sure if you just jumped on or not, but the story I just shared about myself, stories that I just shared about myself when I went broke, before I started investing a lot of money in the business coaches, guys, I was buying books. You see all these goddamn books behind me? That's what I was doing because I was relentless with it. I wasn't, oh, damn, man, everybody charged $5,000 for business coaching. People charge $10,000. Hell no. I don't care about that. I'm going to do what I can with what I got. And you know what I had at that time? Goddamn books. I had enough to buy some books. So I became resourceful. I started looking at listening to podcasts. I started looking at YouTube videos. Then as I started gaining more knowledge, more information, you know, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm making some progress. All right, I got a couple of $1,000 to invest in a business coach now. Boom. You see what I'm saying? You work your way up. I'd rather be ripped than have baby mama drive a 93 Honda. Hey, that's on you, man. That's what you want. That's what you get. I'm just here to help the folks who want to be helped. You see what I'm saying? I am not in the game of convincing people. Like when folks be reaching out to me and, you know, they be asking about how can I lose belly fat? I ain't trying to convince y'all ass. It's millions of people out here. Thousands, millions. Why the hell would I convince this one person to think differently when they already have a one way that they want to think? I ain't trying to think, make you change your mind and perspective of how you want to do things and live your life. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be people who they want to pay because they want to get that attention. They want the attention to detail. They don't want the cookie cutter meal plan. They want to be able to interact with their coach and be able to hit me up and shoot me a text. Like I got a coaching client, one of the guys who just joined like a couple of, I think he joined last week, named Juan. He hit me up almost every day. Hit me up, hey, Cole, man, here's what I'm eating. Hey, man, I tracked all my meals, man. What it look like? Do it look good? You see what I'm saying? I just had a coaching client, what's his name? Matthew Handy, just rejoined the coaching program. It's going on 3 months. 3 years now. What's going on, girl? What's happening? It's good to see you. What's going on? But yeah, this is what you got to do, man. It's like when people pay, they pay. When the people pay, they pay attention. And the people who pay attention, they get better results. Now, it's cool to live frugally. You just got to understand that your frugal lifestyle is only going to allow for you to get certain types of information. You know, you may just have to look at YouTube videos. It'll take you a little bit longer to get your learning curve will be a little bit longer versus if you pay like guys. I do like online coaching now. Guys, one of my clients, Candace right here, you know what I'm saying? She's an attorney. Like back when I used to do in-person training, she was one of my Rockstar coaching clients in person. Y'all think my online shit is expensive? Try having to pay for my in-person stuff. $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month. This online shit, fraction of the price. Fraction. And y'all be bitching and moaning and crying. Come on. But you have people like Candace out here willing to flip that bill because it's a priority. Her health is important to her. Her appearance is important to her. You see what I'm saying? And so when things are important to you, you don't really too much even care about the price. You don't care about it. If you know it's important for you to go on vacations with your family, your wife, your kids, you go flip the bill. It might hurt a little bit, but you like, shit, man, it's important to me. I want these memories to last. So we going to Disney World. I'm just gonna have to work this debt off on my credit card over the next couple of months, but we going. So you pay that. You go ahead and pay it on that Amex. You pay it on that Chase credit card, whatever it is. You get it done. But when it comes to your health, if it's important enough, you'll find a way. That's why I don't try to convince none of y'all ass. Because when it's important to somebody to really get something done, let's run it. I don't have to do no convincing. The folks who, how much it go cost? How much it go cost? I already know your ass ain't got the money. Just sit your ass, keep watching the free content. I'm still gonna give you game. It ain't nothing personal. I want the folks who are okay with investing in themselves. It's totally fine, y'all. People tell their kids and their kids to invest in what do you call it? Going to university. Like I did, I invested tens of thousands of dollars to go to Georgia State University or colleges. It's the same shit with coaching. You just have more individual support versus going to university or going to college. You in a whole goddamn classroom, folks, but you're doing the same thing. You're still investing in your education. You're doing the same thing, y'all. Just truth, highly recommended, whatever way it works best. There you go. I appreciate you, Candace. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's the name of the game, y'all. Like if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If it's not important to you, if it's not a priority, you'll find an excuse. That's it. All right, y'all. I'm about to move on to my next task for the day. I got some banger content coming out soon, man. I'm just scripting everything out before I start shooting it. But it's about to be some banger content, man. I'm about to have y'all rolling. So, Coach, what's up, D'Angelo? One of my coaching clients over there on YouTube right now commented. Appreciate you commenting, D'Angelo. It feels good to see folks on IG and on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I gotta leverage my time. I mean, I want to be everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, the podcast platform. That's what we're doing out here. All right, we out here, man. If y'all want some help, you want a game plan, train nutrition, accountability, DM me or comment the words fat loss. Fat loss. We'll have a quick convo to see if I can help you out. All right, we out of here. Let's go. All right, D'Angelo. I see you over there on YouTube, brother. We out, man. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Let's go.